Today's mobility is going to begin with shoulder clockwork. We're going to be about a foot away from the wall. We're going to walk the hand up, take a step forward, and start to open up the shoulder. Bringing that arm back behind to about 1 o'clock. We're going to breathe through this and then slowly walk it back to 2 o'clock. Take a deep breath. Back to 3 o'clock. If this gets to be uncomfortable at all, feel free to come out or just stay at 1 or 2 o'clock. And then we're going to slowly walk it all the way around as we roll that shoulder back. Turning to do the other side, again standing about a foot or so away. Take that step forward, open up the shoulder, and then slowly walking back to 11 o'clock. And then back to 10 o'clock. You might feel a little bit of tingling as you move through the stretch, which is normal, but if you feel any pain or that you need to come out of it the stretch, feel free to do so. Keep breathing as you flow through this, walking that hand back, and then gently rolling the shoulder. Next, we're going to move into a kneeling progression. If you have a bad knee or have had knee surgeries or any knee injuries, avoid this or just work with what you can. We're going to start by rocking back from the knees to the heels, and then we're going to shift that weight into the glutes. So we're coming into a really low squat here. Moving on from here, we're going to bring in a standing position. So we rock back to that squat and then we drive up to the top of that squat. Always starting from that kneeling position and building on any level that we want. So if we want to, we can start to add a jump at the top. So we're coming from a kneeling, rocking back to the heels, to a squat, and then adding a jump. Feel free to stay here, or after that jump, you can then take a step and jump onto the step up. Notice I'm starting from a very low level of the step up, and then I'm adding risers in between based on how I feel and if I want to go further with this activity. The next step from here is to take away the step in between that squat and go right from that squat jumping onto the step up. So we're always again starting from that kneeling position, rock the hips back, and then you're springing up onto the step up. Feel free to stay at any part of this progression. Lastly, we're going to stretch it out. Starting from a tabletop, we're going to swivel out the lower leg and extend the top leg. Take the arm up, reach to the sky. Hold these as long as you need to, 5 to 10 breaths. Then we're going to reach overhead. Then we're going to take that overhead hand onto the back leg for a little mini reverse warrior. And then we're going to really open up those hips and walk the hands down in front. Breathing into it. Again, do these a little bit slower than I am today, so 5 to 10 breaths of each. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, starting in tabletop, swivel out the bottom lower leg, extend the top leg long, reaching up to the sky, and then overhead, really plug the shoulder in, feel that nice side body stretch. Then from there, take that top hand, slide it down that back straight leg, reaching the opposite arm up. And then lastly, bringing it down, walk the hands so they're in front of the knee, breathe and hold as you release into the hips.